Ever wonder why some shows just stick with you? While today's sitcoms chase trends, there's a certain magic to the classics. Specifically, a show about nothing that somehow says everything. Um, we're talking about Seinfeld and the episodes that continue to outshine almost everything on television. Um, it, Jerry Seinfeld's and Larry David didn't just write a show; they created a cultural phenomenon, with a show that dared to be about the minutia of daily life, the awkwardness, the annoyances, and the sheer absurdity of it all. Um, a show that famously had no hugging, no learning, and somehow that's exactly what made it brilliant. Let's revisit some of the most unforgettable episodes and see why they still resonate today. The Puppy Shirt, Season 5, Episode 2, remains a comedic high point, and the relatable frustration of a low talker combined with Jerry's unfortunate fashion choice is pure gold. Add in George's brief stint as a hand model, and you have a perfectly crafted half hour of television sales. The dinner party perfectly captures the stress of social obligations, and and the episode's humor is timeless because we all know the anxiety of bringing the right gift, navigating crowded bakeries, and enduring awkward small talk. The Bizarro Jerry, Season 8, Episode 3, was a bold move after David's departure. The episode playfully deconstructs the show's own characters, presenting their polar opposites and highlighting what makes the original quartet so uniquely funny. Um, the outing tackled the sensitive subject with remarkable wit and subtlety. But the episode's use of the phrase, not that there's anything wrong with that, is became iconic and remains surprisingly progressive even today. The opposite is a masterclass in comedic reversal. Watching George thrive while Elaine spectacularly fails is a joy and a testament to the actor's impeccable timing. The limo feels particularly relevant today. The episode's dark humor and satirical take on mistaken identity are as biting now as they were in the 90s. Uh, the Rye, the Rye, Season 7, Episode 11, is a chaotic masterpiece. From Frank and Estelle's explosive dinner table arguments to Kramer's bizarre fishing expedition. The episode is a whirlwind of absurdity. The marine biologist is a perfect example of Seinfeld's ability to build a joke to a ridiculous climax. So, uh, George's improvised story about his career, culminating in the tale of the beached whale, is legendary record strike of the Jones. Uh, the contest is often hailed as one of the greatest sitcom episodes ever made. Larry David brilliantly navigated censorship to create a hilarious and thought-provoking episode about, well, and finally, the fire is that might just be the funniest Seinfeld episode of all time. And from George's selfish escape to Kramer's heroic rescue of a pinky toe, the episode is a nonstop barrage of laughter. Speaking of fire, Did you hear about the Seinfeld themed fire alarm? It just kept going on about nothing. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you next time.